Hey guys. Alright, we are trying another game. I have lowered the graphics settings, so I don't know how noticeable it'll be, honestly. But we'll see once we get in game. Let's have a look at these guys. Ooh, nasty. Alright, so we've got a couple mean guys up top. Bit of guard, that's nice. Thrower. So they got 3 rerolls. Don't have this catcher, which I'm alright with. They've got a niggled catcher, less movement lineman, not a big deal, less movement lineman, and a strength 4 lineman. How many players have they actually got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They've got 11. Okay, how they doing? Wow, okay. Really good. Really good. Let me make sure that we're actually, okay, we're recording. It looks like my voice is coming through. Hopefully the desktop sound is coming through. They've got, this is interesting, they've got 170k. Okay, so they spent a bunch to get a chainsaw. Fair enough, interesting decision. They came in with a higher team value than they needed to, but it didn't matter. So, yeah. I'm trying this game, I'm not streaming it, I'm just recording it. Just to test things out. Okay, you can see a little difference on the grass. No grass. I also got rid of the crowd. Oh, it's really weird. I'm not seeing a huge difference on players and such, but I'm sure there's something going on. But the core of the game, you know, from when we're actually playing, I don't think a whole lot of this will be all that noticeable. The question is, will it, like, be easier for the graphics card to handle? We're on defense, we got 2 subs, he has a sub because of the chainsaw. Let's have a look at the chainsaw if we can find him. There he is. Okay, he's just a regular human, basically. With stand firm. So, we'll put a couple goblins on the front. Then we'll put a couple goblins on the back. Plus a ratty guy. I wonder if he'll go after the troll. Does he have a fowler? Not technically, although he may use helmet fell. Wrestle could be useful. Does a thrower have... Does he have a thrower? Yeah, a thrower's got block, so that could be useful. Tackle could be useful. But we'll see. We'll see. Our team's reasonable for this, I think. He might try and take the troll down. He's got strength 4 on the front there. He might go for takedown and foul. Well, I guess we'll see. So yeah, the only thing that looks really different here is the lack of grass, right? Which actually I think you only really notice because, or I only really notice because I'm so used to it. It actually doesn't really look too bad. I think this is how I used to, because I used to play back in the old days. I used to play on my laptop, and it could barely handle this game. The fact that I used to be able to play on the laptop and play this game, albeit on very low settings, but somehow this computer's struggling with it, is a bit weird. Just to update, I haven't worked out what the problem is necessarily. It sounded like my graphics card fans were running quite a bit, and that seemed to be getting hot, like hotter than other areas. I checked my like power supply in there. That seemed to be running at standard sort of temperatures, or what you'd kind of somewhere around where you'd expect. So I think it might be the graphics card. So what I've done thus far is cleaned out the computer as an initial go-to. Alright, where do we want to go? What was his plan here? Is this guy the strength 4? No, but he does have 2 guards in. I guess we'll just do this, eh? And I think I'm okay with the rest. The goblin's gonna have to take a hit, but that's being a goblin for you. Or we might go after this guy, we'll see. We're nowhere near the ball, so that's that. So yeah, all I've really done so far is clean out the computer. And I've done a bit of testing of what causes issues. It's not just Blood Bowl. I tried to play some Baldur's Gate 3 the other day, which is the other game I typically put up online. And that gave out on me as well. So something is definitely weird with the computer. Sorry, just finishing my tea. Okay, so he wants to get, he's going in with the piling on. Doesn't knock him over there. So that's solid. Is he going to foul a goblin with this guy? He'll probably feel like this is a pretty bad first turn, all told, because he's got 0 casualties from it. Unless he decides to go in with the chainsaw, but that could result in problems too, right? Could result in him getting sent off. So I prefer to use him to blitz. Of course, our chainsword is in some ways better because he has... okay, that was interesting. I wonder how good he is. I mean, his record suggests he's excellent. Because humans with a, what was it, 8-2-0 record? Really good. He is thinking about the foul. I mean, you may as well... Okay, no, changed his mind. Just moving him. I wonder if he would have fouled the troll. I feel like maybe he would. Alright, so now can we hurt somebody is the question. Or are we going to get the usual situation of rolling double both downs? Oh, we knocked him over. And we'll stay. Okay, just a knockdown. And we'll bring him back for the moment. Are we happy with the troll here? I feel like the troll should be centralized if he's willing. He's not willing? So I think we're just gonna do... that. Not the most effective first turn either, but not disastrous by any means. I want to get the troll in the middle because it means whichever way he decides to push here, the troll has some chance of reacting. If he decides to push this way, obviously the troll is kind of out of things. Okay, so it looks like he's just going to work on us for the moment. Probably push us here and have another go at us. We would obviously love to knock this guy down. Humans can be surprisingly decent. You'll see how it goes. The side of the computer is a little warm already and we're only 2 turns in, so I don't know. If anybody has any insight, feel free to drop comments. I might even make a little video that goes up before this just saying, hey, This is why we're not doing anything. Got any ideas? So the one thing to remember is this guy will be gone at the end of the half one way or another, so taking him out isn't necessarily a priority. If we can work the other guys down, then he'll be one down. If we take out this guy... I guess what I'm trying to say is anybody else we take out means he'll be 2 down in the second. Well, he'll be 1 down because this guy comes down. If we just concentrate on this guy and got this guy out, then he's going to have 11 players still. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, this is why we wanted to move the troll across, because we've kind of made this a more attractive side now. Now the good thing is our team is fast, so we can kind of move back across ourselves. Okay, I think he'll go with that, because he might well injure us, as he has. Yeah, so he'll look on that as a good good trade there. Okay, our troll is back in action. That is nice. He doesn't have any frenzy, so I think I'll try this. So I don't mind going after just regular players, because... you know... they're still players, right? Well, no dice so far on our Claw Mighty Blow. But not really any on his either, so... I guess we can't complain too much about that. We're not gonna... we're gonna not necessarily try and get embroiled too much here. Bring this guy across, but then we're gonna form a bit of a... partition over this way. I guess you can... stand these guys up. You can come into here. You can come into here. Nice. You can come into here. And you can go here. Alright, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, I guess what I worry about is that maybe I just need a new graphics card or something. I don't really know what the be-all and end-all decision-making on that is. Well, he's got first real blood. Unfortunately, I'll probably bring the guard in here now. I wonder how he'll do this. Because he followed up there, which is interesting. Yeah, he's quite satisfied with facing us up. He'd kind of have to bring somebody on this side if he wants to block us from getting a block at all. Okay, he's going to. So I'm quite happy with this, because this is 2 guys with 1 rat here. But we are down 2 now, so things are very much going in his direction in terms of casualties. Interesting. Okay, so theoretically if we brought somebody in here, we'd have a 2 dice No, we just have a 1 dice. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So this guy is kind of a pain. Oh, for some extra strength, eh? Bring you in here. I might have to do a 1 dice to kind of start this off. Which is risky, if we're being honest. I'd have to do this, which I don't like. Don't like it at all. Or I could do a 1 dice here. Onto one of these guys, but I'd like this guy to have a 2 dice. I guess I could do 1 dice here. Okay, that'll do. Could do with some lucky armor breaks here, to be honest. Okay, well that's solid, because that's him gone. Oh, 3 dice because it's a catcher. Really stupid is unfortunate there. And what do we want least out of these? I guess this one? Yeah, that's a problem. So now he's going to get a go at our claw, which he was going to get either way. Troll is not behaving at all. But yeah, with all the guard he has, I just didn't want him to get hit by the mighty blow there. He'd really like to hit him with this guy, but this guy can't really hit him. This guy could hit here, but that would be his blitz then. He probably wants to move the guard in and just move the guard here, and then blitz him with this guy on this guy. That's what I'm okay, that's... Okay, so then he hits here. Oh, is he going to try and make a playthrough? Maybe he feels like he needs to move now. Well... No. That's unfortunate. We're not getting the armor breaks that we need. But, you know, we are Underworld, so maybe that's to be expected. Our claw mighty blow guy hasn't really, like, popped off yet, if you want to kind of use that terminology. And it's really cost us the last few games. We kind of need him to get some kind of early injuries in. This is going excellently for him there. This is where humans are weird. Like, at this kind of mid-range, they're actually kind of pretty solid. They can fall apart. Claw's one of the things that can really break them. A good elf team can also cause them issues because they can dodge away from this, but a team like ours that isn't that good at dodging away from stuff, they can actually be really quite decent against. Because they have a decent amount of block, like a dark elf amount of block. They're cheap, so they can get incentives over you. Their positional players have skills that are useful for their roles. And you know, obviously, I suppose you could you could argue that we've had a rough time with a couple things, such as our troll not acting. Okay, so he's coming through. There's not a ton we can do about this right now. couple of injuries back the other way would really help, because he's already got 2 of our guys out. Probably leave that. Oh, he didn't leave it. Really expected him not to go for that there. So he's given us the hit on this guy if we want it. Am I willing to take that bait? I guess so. Could be important for the second half if we can knock him over. I don't know what else we're going to do this half. I don't mean knock him over, I mean knock him out, really. Let's see, so down to here. Get you down to there. And we've really run out of players pretty fast here. We're doing what we can though, we're just trying to hang in there. It's going to be tough. Well, it's going to depend on if he gets this guy back. If he doesn't get this guy back, that could be quite helpful for second half. But we've also got 2 guys out who we kind of need, so... You know. Right now, we're 2 down for the second half. Right now, he is 1 down for the second half. We could theoretically both be on full teams again, though. So... we shall see. One problem for us is that we've lost 2 Skaven. So we're bringing in goblins for Skaven, which is quite a big drawback, all told. For a moment, I thought he was going to try and chain push this guy so he could push this guy up here and get another, get a secondary hit, which would be pretty cool. Be a nice maneuver. But yeah, we're very much out of this in terms of positional play for stopping him from scoring currently. I guess arguably that could change. I think he's going to take a hit on the goblin and go for the easy money. Because if he can win this battle of attrition, then he's set. Wish my troll was doing something. Well, that's unfortunate. It does kind of help me make a decision in what I want to do now, though. Boy, this guy is just in no man's land here. Very nice. Okay, not as nice as I was hoping, but something, I suppose. Alright, so what are we looking at here? If I get this guy up, I can get a 1-die here. I've got a 1-die there as well. Nice. Following up just to get out of the mighty blow. No point in taking free hits if we don't have to. Okay. That was a reasonably solid turn. We got one definitely out. So that's something. He's going after our thrower, which, I mean, we kind of had to put him in harm's way, unfortunately. And he'll probably pay the price for it. Poor old Spurge. He's a great player. He did the professional pause there. I wonder if anybody else actually considers that a thing. I feel like they must do. As many times as people do that, the pause there was like, what are you trying to decide there? I don't think you're trying to decide anything. It's like, I don't know, it's like there's some kind of mystique around pausing before you do stuff, you know, before you finish a block. Maybe it's just me, I just feel like when you do it, it seems to increase the chance of it working. Or when my parents do it, maybe I should say. Oh, risky GFI. Is he gonna foul with this guy? I feel like he is. No, I don't think he is. Because this guy's in a good position to stop us getting at the ball. That said, he hasn't really blocked this, right? He's very confident in the situation here. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, that's a problem. I mean, a bit of a problem, because now the troll is separated. Okay, so there's a way around there. I'd like to go with this guy, but it's more. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. So I think we have to get this guy up. And try this. Nope. You know, sometimes when your opponent kind of gives you something, and you're like, okay, he's given us a chance here. Well, it wasn't to be. Let's bring this guy back to here, I guess. Nice. It's not what we were looking for, but... yeah, like he gave us an in there. And we had a goblin, right? Who was there ready to try and pick up the ball, and lob it somewhere or some such, so it was risky. I'm not sure why he left it that open. I mean, it did require a GFI and a dodge. Oh, that's unfortunate. So this is easy enough to clear here. You could probably put this guy here and then just chain push him out that way. Or he might be happy enough just blocking us off with the thrower. So he'll hit this guy and then he'll just push this guy out over here. Okay, okay. Interesting decision. Not what I expected. Probably go for this guy again, because this guy is obviously much less of a threat. I'm really confused about the decision there. Oh, nice. Could technically get a 2 dice here if we make it. Yeah, I'm gonna save my reroll. I was gonna attempt to dodge out here for a, probably to here for a 2 dice against, but assuming the dice were in order, it wasn't gonna work, and it was unlikely to work anyway. We don't have blood. We'd have needed like 5s and 6s on both dice. Some dub skulls would be nice, but it's asking a lot. What else are you gonna do? Are you going after the troll now? I guess you've got your reroll intact, why not? You've got most of our players out of the field. I don't think you need him unless you're gonna... Okay, you're gonna do it with this guy. So he's gonna get another win. I think, unfortunately, this is... Whilst his team is pretty well set up, this is unfortunately just Underworld being underwhelming. I think we're weirdly set up not to actually be all that great against these mid-range teams. What are we doing now? Are you doing a pass? No. Right? Okay. I mean... I don't know why. Yeah, he came back, of course. Alright, so he's down 1 player. We are down 3 currently. We could come back to being down 1 as well. Yeah, that was a rough first half where things also just... we had a couple chances to get back in the game, and it wasn't to be. Unfortunately. But, you know, it's 1-0. We've got a reroll. Even if we don't score here, we potentially have two chances to knock some of his players over. Unless, you know, the dice decide to turn on us. I'll probably at least take attempt 2 blocks here if I'm given the chance. We've got to set up like it's gonna go kind of into a corner. We learned anything from our last game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll put both goblins next to... No, because we need to knock that guy over, ideally. Let's see. You can go here for the assist for that guy. Alright, I think that's about it. Okay, we gained a turn, which is just as well because he gave us an impossible kickoff here. Solid, solid. He won't bring him back. I think in an ideal world, what I want to do is get all 3 goblins in positions of potential. He will surround them all. But, you know, what can you do? Oh, what's happening? Server issues? Well, that's a new one. Is that us? I know my... It might be us. Connection so now we're having internet problems as well. This is very exciting. Are we having internet problems? I don't know that we technically are. I really shouldn't be. Okay. No, this is bad, because if it keeps doing this, we are gonna lose. I don't really think there's anything anything I can really do about it. I'm direct plugged in. Am I direct plugged in? Or when I unplugged it, did I... Yeah, I should be direct plugged in through Ethernet. Yeah. Oh boy. It's an exciting time to be attempting to play Blood Bowl. A couple more of those and we've got issues. Not again! Okay, this is we're gonna concede this match in a second. Let me go reconnect the modem or something. Oh boy, it carried... Okay, so everything is showing normal, but of course this goblin is... Well, you know what? The good thing about this goblin being here, secretly, that I did not intend on, I really expected him to blitz there, is that I still have a throwing option, right? So, I mean, that's nice. Oh dear. Everything's trying to conspire against us playing. Hooray! Hooray! Might re-roll that. No! Did our two-headed goblin get injured already, or did he... They've barely been on the field at all, those guys. So he's out of range, so it's really just Walk on Me or Creeping Jenny. Oh, yay. Is he gonna bring this guy up to make this awkward? Could do, honestly. Okay, he's not. Okay, well this guy's unlikely to have a good run. He didn't get this guy up. Of course I say that. Could move this guy up and then blitz this guy off. Then we just gotta pass over. That's probably easier. Than all the things the troll has to go through. Plus it gives us a chance at this tackly guy, which, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, maybe we should have looked him in the mouth. So we've got this and then that, or we could pass it to this guy and then do a handoff. That's a 4+ though, which I quite like. Okay, okay. KO has potential. Are we expecting to score? No, but if we do score, that does keep things kind of interesting. Oh! Come on, little guys. Alright, it's still on. Technically. I gotta say, I felt like some of his defending was weird there. Oh, he came back. Okay. Well. Okay, we got one back. We got our two heads guy back. So what does that make things? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 8, 9. Okay. He hasn't lost anybody important yet. Not for any length of time, and he has been holding on to his Apo pretty hard. Let's see what happens at the beginning here. I'd love this extra guy, but who wouldn't? Looks like he's just going to line up in a big line so we can't hit anybody in particular. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that's an interesting setup. I kind of want to hit this guy to get rid of his reroll, but maybe that's part of the temptation, eh? Alright, so you set up here. Troll will attempt to hit in the middle. You'll attempt to hit there. You'll attempt to hit here. I guess there's a chance that we might try and go for this guy. We shall see. I'm not convinced yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got an extra reroll. That's so unfortunate. Ball's in an okayish place. That's not ideal. Guess we'll pop him there. Okay, off to a really, really bad start here. A really bad start. Terrible start. Let's see. That at least is good. Oh, is there somebody... Oh, I don't get the assist. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's very good, because that's not the best move on my part there. But you know what? We deserved it. So yeah, that's really bad, because we didn't get anything out of that, and we needed to. Because he's gonna get value pretty much every turn, I believe, unless our armor gets kind of in a nice frame of mind. Okay, stuns we are okay with, in some manner. Alright, so we gotta remember, we're not necessarily in a hurry here. We may get more of a hurry if we start getting pulverized. The other issue, of course, being that it's hard for us to actually do a whole lot here. I'm trying to see what we can potentially do. I think we'd have to troll blitz here. Which I think I'm willing to do, honestly. This one. Nice. Gotta sort of take some risks at points here. Oh, stun is okay. I think we'll just push him to here. He's movement 5, so we'll just push him that way. I don't really want to take this hit. So I think we'll do that. Okay, just a stun, but not bad. Alright. Oh, he didn't come in with one of his more aggressive guys. I presume he's going to try and hit the troll over here. Didn't. Didn't use a greed reroll. Is he going to try and hit him again? He is. It's going to be a 1-die unless he does something fancy though. Does have block, so it's not the most terrible 1-die ever. This is really... the game is poised really interestingly, which probably means we're going to have a computer or internet forfeit, but we'll see. I'm not feeling confident, but I'm not feeling... because we scored, I'm not feeling horrifically out of it as well. Is he going to bring him over? Okay, he's not. Oh, he got it. Okay, what happens to the troll? Because that might dictate what I do next. Okay, not a lot. Okay. I'm really tempted to try and make a play up this way and see about scoring. Because of that, I'm going to pop this goblin here, because he kind of helps block this guy off. There's no reason really not to go to here. I'm going to follow into the... No, I'm not going to follow into it, because I think I do have movement left. Did I pause there? I might have paused. I may have got the almighty pause. We're going to pop him here. So we are effectively going to follow into it. We're going to pop him here. Who am I going to sacrifice here? You? I guess so. Oh, he can really peg it. He can really peg it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could technically make it from there, so this is a bit risky, if we're being honest. The other thing we could have done is GFI to here. Okay, let's see what he does here. That's an excellent start. Every block that fails here is one less guy that's coming up to cause us issues over here. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how we've got this set up. Because this guy can't really dodge out of here to come hit us. He can help guide the way so that he can get at this guy, but it's kind of inconvenient, right? Oh, this will hurt though. That was a sacrifice that we made with Bugbane. Okay, so he's going to hit the gobbo here. Didn't knock him over, which is excellent. So now, who goes next? Okay, he went for the 1 dice. I guess he had to go for the 1 dice. So now these guys can come and help protect over here. We could try and take the option to just GFI in. It might honestly be the most sensible idea. Nobody likes the 2-headed guy. Okay, so we'll get our other one back next game, but we'll be down this one. It's hard to get them all playing. We just need to get 2 heads on all our goblins. Alright, so... I'm just going to get a little, I guess you would call it protection in just in case this goes awfully wrong. Oh, that's weird. The grids don't match up. You see that? The line... Oh, they're done to the tall grass, I guess, rather than this. That's really weird. I guess we'll just come around to here. Alright, Does the troll stand up? He does. So that gives us a block here. Very nice. I guess we'll follow just to tie somebody else up. Don't get anything out of that. I'm not going to do this because I don't want to waste much as I'd like to hit that guy over, I don't want to waste my GFI dice. Alright. So normally I'd maybe try and stall that half out longer, but I just felt like we're not going to get the traction we need. We're losing more and more players. We did get a goblin back to replace the goblin, so that's nice. Yeah. So he needs to, like, ultimately I'm kind of okay with playing for a draw here under the circumstances. He's going to have to score really fast to get a 3-2 on us. Now, he can score in 2 turns, for sure. But then he's also got to get the ball back off us, which he can theoretically do, but it needs, you know, it needs him to play a tiny bit risky on the first couple turns here, and then very aggressive or just get some good kickoff results after that. So we'll see how he plays it. He might be okay with the draw as well. He now has 5 rerolls, so he's got to reroll a turn, which is unfortunate. Oh, just got that one pair there. The longer our goblins are willing to, the longer our team in general is willing to hold up, the better. I'm not expecting them to hold up. That is another thing, like, he could just score relatively quick and, you know, if he also injures 3 or 4 of our players, it's going to be a lot harder to hold onto the ball for the last 2 or 3 turns. Bone Flower, always taking those hits. Somehow this time not getting injured. Looks like Walk On Me is about to get, you know, live up to his name. Just gonna 3 dice it, probably with Gustav. No, he's going with whoever this other guy is. These look like some generic names, unfortunately, which makes me sad. Alright, so good first turn for us in injuries. He has forgotten about the ball temporarily, but I'm sure he'll remember that in a moment. That's interesting. That's excellent, because that's basically one more turn that he's going to have to do things. I don't think realistically... I guess realistically we could get up there. What else are we playing for here? We're playing for a draw at this stage, so if this works, then we feel pretty good about that. Okay, it doesn't technically work as well as we'd like, but it still could be good. Sacrifice goblins. Sacrifice goblin. This is the one I really dislike, the fact we're trying to sacrifice here. How many rerolls to turns do we have? 3 rerolls, 4 turns. There's no real reason not to do this. Injure himself? No. Okay. Well, we've made it a little easier for him. And we've given him a lot more players to injure. Of course, had we have got that ball, we could have... What my plan was to attempt to just punt it into the corner here. But wasn't to be. I think that was still the right play, because we expect him to at least get the draw here. I don't think there was much we were going to do in that whole situation to avoid that. I think I'd argue that that turn actually went pretty badly for us. We didn't knock this guy over, and we double one there. So that's all we did that required dice. So yeah, pretty bad turn overall. Alright, so first time he's used piling on there, and it did pay off. I do like this. He can run around it, but it makes it a bit more awkward. I guess he's probably going to blitz here, which makes it a bit less awkward, but it means he's blitzing back here rather than blitzing somewhere up here. And he did just get pushes. Is he just going to follow that? He is. Okay. Is he going to throw this? Is he going to throw it to... Is this guy in range? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's not, which is nice. Why is it nice? Because it means it's another turn, assuming that he scores, that we don't have to worry about the ball as much. Probably go one more for the slightly easier throw. Oh, excellent. Okay. Alright. Don't get too excited here. Who can get over there? The problem is, nobody can really get over there that... Well, arguably somebody could. If that block goes well, I could get him over there, but this is where things could go horribly wrong as well. He's not going to be able to reach it, so I'm going to just bring him back. It's not really enough because we need this guy to be free, so I have to push him here. That means it's 2 dodges for this guy. Unless... Okay, so it's 1 dodge for this guy now. Oh boy. Oh, it's going wrong all over. Okay, so it's very much looking like a draw now. He's had some bad luck, we've had some bad luck. Yeah. We've kind of countered his bad luck with our own bad luck. Because, you know, sure, he failed a 3+ with reroll, but then we failed a 2+ with reroll. And then, sure, he failed a 3+ with reroll, but then we failed a 3+ with reroll. So, you know, it's gone bad both ways. We could technically have the ball by now. Wasn't to be. Good news is he's not scoring till turn 15, which makes the chance of a draw much more possible. And if he does score on turn 15, obviously that kind of sets us up to try and go for the 1-turner on turn 15 because... or whatever it will be. Basically, if he only has 1 turn left, we don't have to worry about reciprocation unless there's some kind of riot or some such. So he got the KO. I don't think he's going to push past KO. That would be uncommon. If he doesn't come back, that's obviously a bit of a blow for our chances of, you know, doing a throw teammate in the last turn. Yeah, if he scores on turn 15, we have 2 turns to score. He only has 1 turn to react, so the throw is most certainly theoretically on. If we have the players left to do it. So now you can just do a handoff. Reroll used. He's got 5 rerolls, why wouldn't you reroll? Okay, he did it this time. There's no need to GFI, I don't think. Although it would be amusing if this guy fails to block here. Because we could technically come down and try that, which I think we will. If, you know, things work out that way. I don't think there's any benefit to doing that, unfortunately. 2 rerolls, 2 turns. No real reason not to try this. Can you get over there? No. Okay, well that makes things... That makes my decision making easier. Okay, that means I don't have to decide if I want to try and... Okay, we've definitely matched his poor luck here. On these last couple turns. So I imagine he'll try and injure a couple more players and then go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 on the field. It's not a lot. Okay, we now have 4 on the field. Yeah, I'm gonna try and Apo that. Oh dear. Okay. Not so much for this game, but for next game, which we won't have him in. One, 2, 3, 4 on the field, 2 KOs. Determined to get a good solid takedown on the troll. Use that piling on maybe, if he needs it. He's gonna do it. You better believe it's a free action, unfortunately. Still feel like it should be like a foul. Oh dear. See, this always happens. What is that? Niggling injury? And... You know when the game decides to really punish you? That's what that was. And now we can't do through a teammate. Was not prepared for the troll to get injured there. And that's... I mean, it's not the end of the world. He can still play on. He's still useful, as is. So now we can't even do the third teammate, which is really disappointing. Did get our KOs back. Oh, we got one of our KOs. We didn't get our throw back. Classic. What a game. You know what? I'll take a draw. Of course, if he gets a blitz, we're in big trouble. It's been truly, the fact that we've got a draw out of this, I'm pretty proud of, if we do get a draw. Because we have been bludgeoned. Okay, have an extra reroll, why don't you? Let's attempt the throw and then see how many goblins we can extract. Come on, give us a little bit of SPP. Nice. I think this, no, it must have been, this guy is the highest, then this guy, and then this guy. You know, I think 2-all is a pretty solid result there. It's the injuries at the end that really were painful. But you know, that was just absolutely the game being, I guess, punishing me for trying to keep him around next game. Didn't expect a troll injury. But there you have it. It's a niggle, so it's not a great injury, but he does technically have regen, which he's refusing to use every time he's had a chance. But he technically has regen, and, you know, theoretically he doesn't get injured that often anyway. I mean, this guy's got like 1 or 2 niggling injuries, and like they're still on the field, so it's not a guarantee of punishment. He's really got some SPP off us, so I mean that's an impressive bench of injuries. And there we have it. Oof. Don't know how I feel about that game. It was a roller coaster ride of a game. We definitely had chances at the end there to... oh, that's quite nice, actually. Definitely had some chances at the end there to stop him scoring and get a 2-1, but, you know, the game refused, to be honest. We did get some SPP. I don't know that anybody actually leveled up, though. But it's not a loss. And considering how the first half went, I mean, I guess we'll take that. Yeah, no level ups. We're back down to 970 for next game. Oof. Look what we're missing. That is crazy. We're going to have inducements like nobody's business. So 924, our record has got real bad since the disconnect issues and such, but you know, the team is still fun. I mean, look, the fact we managed to score twice in that game with the way our players are going out, I'm really, really pleased with. So it's always a fun team that there's potential for shenanigans with. So thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. I guess we'll probably maybe just be recording in this format for now if it continues to work without seeming to overheat anything. But yeah, if you have any suggestions of things, how I can check if my graphics card is having issues or not without, you know, I don't know how you'd run stuff to know that. Let me know. Bye for now.